Hello world, Kirk Henderson. The name of my show is How Can You Detect If You've Been Brainwashed? Now, check this out, world. The person who is trying to brainwash you, now of course, they want to know everything about you in order to manipulate you. In other words, they want to find a weak spot and manipulate your beliefs. They will want to find out your strengths, your weakness, who you trust, who is important to you, and who you listen to for advice. What people do to brainwash you. Check this out now. A person actually would do this in order to brainwash you. Look out for isolation. What I mean is they will isolate the loved ones or anyone who are closest to you. If they feel that they can take you away from close ones, say from a husband or from a wife or your kids or anyone, if they could isolate you, but then they can take control of you and brainwash you. So in other words, once they attack and they keep you away from that someone special or someone who is close to you in your life, now they attack on your self-esteem. In other words, they have put you in isolation to keep you away from that person. So now the attacks on your esteem, your self-esteem, they break you down, they play on your weakness, they do all this kind of stuff on your self-esteem to attack you on a weak side, to make you lose control and make you not have any beliefs in who you are. So in other words, these are low down dirty people who prey on good people and isolate you and try and brainwash you through isolation and attack on your self-esteem and keep you away from the people that you are closest to. See, this is how a low life would isolate a good person and try to break you down and brainwash you. Okay? Now, in other words, once they have put you in darkness and have isolated you and taken you away, now they feel like they have blind obedience. In other words, you can't see anything no more. You don't know who you are. You don't know what you're dealing with because they got you in total blindness until they have the control and the power over you. So now you have lost control. And the way I would always normally say it, you have given your soul to the devil. You know what I'm saying? So remember this. When a person has put you through isolation, say a friend, say a mother, a family member, you are in danger to them. The last thing a brainwasher wants is for someone with a different opinion to their questioning what you are now being asked to believe. The first step toward brainwashing begins with when that person isolate you, your feelings, your thought. They isolate you from your loved ones, your friends, your family, your father, anyone who are close to you. They isolate you. So now they put you in danger because they feel like the person that they have isolated you from is pretty much in danger to them, because that person wants to keep control over you and keep isolating you to brainwash you more and more and more. So you have to be able to see a person who is trying to brainwash you through isolation and don't want you to have anything to do with loved ones, friends, family, a father, a mother, or anyone who is close to you. They totally want to take that away from you. So now the isolation could start in the form of not allowing access to a family, to a friend, to a father, anyone who are close to you. That means that person has totally isolated you and has brainwashed you. That gives them the power and the strength to do whatever they want to do to you through isolation. Now, the self-esteem, of course, is the low self-esteem. Once they isolate you, that person wants to wash you away. And what I mean by that, they can do their little dirt to victims who is vulnerable in a state of mind, who has this low self-esteem. In other words, if you are a broken person, it's much easier to rebuild with the brainwasher's belief. So in other words, when they know you are broken and they have destroyed your self-confidence, now that's when the brainwashing begins. I mean, they brainwash you and lay it on you. They feel like you're so vulnerable and that you are a victim to a circumstance, and now you will never understand what's really going on because they feel like they have your mind. They have isolated you away from your true loved ones. So they break down your self-esteem by lies and all kind of crazy stuff to manipulate you and control you. In other words, the brainwasher therefore needs to break down every victim's self-esteem. This person could deprive you verbal and physical abuse. They can deprive you of embarrassment, intimidation. They can deprive you of sleep. They can deprive you from anything in a sense of a way to manipulate you and control you so that you are not close to the ones that should be in your life. In other words, they want to take all that away from you and brainwash you and break down your self-esteem. You see what I mean? And so in order to break a person down and reshape them in a different image, in other words, they take your mind and they feed all this negative energy. In other words, this person is a psychopath, is a narcissist. So they use that mind control game trick on you to manipulate, break you down, intimidate, break down your self-confidence, and sort of alternate the way of living that you should be, but you are introduced to their way, and their way is through brainwashing. See, this make this person feels superior to them because that person is brainwashing you and have totally manipulated your life. You have suffered nothing but abuse in your life. And this normally is achieved usually by being the victim, you know. And a brainwasher will separate you from other people who love you. A brainwasher will do all kind of crazy, ignorant things, will talk down on you, will destroy your life. A brainwasher would do anything to make you praise them. It could be your closest brother, your closest mother, your closest father, your closest sister. If that manipulator brainwash you, I mean, they have taken over your soul. So my thing is this: if you get caught up into being brainwashed, that's exactly what a brainwasher wants to do. Just keep on brainwashing you. And the main objective here is that if they could brainwash you, they can take control over you and turn you against people who love you, who are closest to you, and they just keep on brainwashing you for their own benefit. They don't care about you, they just tear you down. And that's what brainwashing does. They tear you down. They don't want you to be a part of no one that they feel is, it could be your father, your mother, your cousin, your uncle. They just want you to be that victim. In other words, you are kidnapped in your own mind, in your own life, because they have totally taking control of you. So now you are being manipulated in a sense with this cartoon character frame of mind, I call it, because you can't think for yourself. And your life is based around a cartoon character sense of human way of life, because you cannot comprehend and can't think about what's right and what's wrong. See, the brainwasher blinds you to everything that means good, and it only benefits them through scamming, scheming, conning, breaking you down of all your positive energy. Nothing should reward you that is real to you and personal to you, that will make up your human makeup to believe in yourself. See, when you please the brainwasher, all the negative punishment is what they want to see and hear from you. A brainwasher don't mean no good. It's all about controlling. And if you had that experience where you are totally manipulated and controlled, and you have given your soul to the devil, and you no longer know who you are, and you know, I got a father, I got a blood father over here, I got a blood mother over here, and then you got, say for instance, this adopted grandmother. This woman is has brainwashed Veronica so bad, this woman don't know who she is. I mean, she lost into the system, because the brainwasher does on one thing: manipulate, control, and keep you under her spell. You are in her spell and in her web for a reason, and that is to control you, manipulate you, take all kind of money out of you, and keep you down under her web. Now, you think about this brainwashing thing here. You got a 33-year-old grown-ass woman. Now, she don't know who she is. She have a baby father, but damn, my adopted mother has told me that nothing good will come out of this, of me being a part of my baby's father's life, so that she could have her father. Now, my adopted mother has told me that this is not a good thing, that I should keep a distance between my baby father. See, this is what you call old school brainwashing from a witch. You have been tampered with. You really truly have been tampered with. So you have been brainwashed by a witch. So now, let me tell you some other things. A brainwasher can never think that his work or her work is done until she have accomplished her goals, her way of life, her scenarios. You should always be her victim. In other words, they don't want you out of that web. They want to keep you stuck there under their spell. As long as you are a victim and you show a sign of weakness and you don't stand strong and fight for what you believe in and who you are, this brainwasher will continue on to manipulate you, control you, and just keep you as a victim as long as you live. That could include, committing a crime, scamming, conning, robbing a person from something that is not theirs. You know what I mean? Say for instance, my situation, my baby mother let Patricia Robinson brainwash her. So now Patricia Robinson is continuing on to scam, manipulate, control. Everything is about her, keeping that check. That's all she wants, to keep getting that check. Now let me tell you something that you can do as a human being to stop yourself from being brainwashed by a manipulator. Don't believe all that you hear, read, or see from a brainwasher, because a brainwasher wants to take over your mind so that you can be under their spell and their will. So don't believe everything that you hear this brainwasher say, because their main objective is to totally take control over your mind. Don't believe nothing they say. Don't buy into fear or scared tactics. See, a brainwasher wants you to be scared. They want you to fear them. They want you to buy into not knowing who you are and just feel totally under their spell so that you won't reach out and be yourself in a normal way. You know what I mean? So in other words, they want you under their submission. They want to control you. You totally better be under their submission. This is what a brainwasher want to do to you. They want you to follow their path and their path only. No other path. If you get off on the wrong path, but then it's going to be some problems with you because they feel like you have violated the path and they want to keep you under their spell to manipulate you, control you, and keep on brainwashing you. You know, they don't want you to do your own research and find out what's going on. Hey, look at this stuff online here. I see about my dad is reaching out. My dad loves me. He's there for me. That's my blood father. A psychopath, a brainwasher. They don't want you doing no kind of research, and they don't want you to find out the truth, what's really going on. They don't want you to listen to your own mind. In other words, if you start branching out and start seeing things for what it is, that brainwasher do not want you to do anything that's going to make you step outside of the box so that you can be real with yourself. They want to keep you in what? That cartoon character to manipulate and control you and break you down under their spell. They don't want you to follow no crowd. Don't you dare think about following the crowd of anything that means good to you. That's gonna set you apart from being good and bad. They want you to follow the bad crowd, like in Patricia Robinson's way of doing things with this brainwashing thing. She want to keep you away from a good crowd, which means a good father, a good way of life, a good father who loves you. She don't want that because she didn't have that in her life. Veronica don't want that. She didn't have that in her life. So now a brainwasher, they just do not want you to step outside of the box. So if you start beginning to feel like you're going to be different and you're going to be different, no, they want to keep you afraid so you won't be different. And that is what a brainwasher would do to you. They will ride on your emotions until they break you down and take everything you got and keep you away from everything that the good Lord has blessed you with. A brainwasher don't give a damn about nobody but themselves. Don't be tricked and fooled by a brainwasher now. Get them brainwashers away from you. Keep them out of your mind. Now you notice if you're around a brainwasher, especially if you're in a home with them, and they steady just riding you about every little thing. Oh, like Patricia Robinson are doing my daughter, and the way she has did Veronica. Oh, you can't call your baby father. Now you got a 33-year-old grown-ass woman, and she's brainwashed. And Patricia Robinson has did this to this woman all her life until she's brainwashed so bad until she can't think outside of the box. No, you had a baby with this man. Now at this point, this baby is mine. This is my daughter. Now I don't want you to have anything to do with the baby father because now this is my trophy. I own all the rights and the money coming into this house, and I do not want you to be no part of your father's life. So this is a self-centered, scandalous person who does stuff like this. And now this woman has totally destroyed 11, 12-year-old girl's life from being in her truly blessed blood father's life. And this Patricia Robinson have been using brainwashed ever since Alexa was a baby. So now she feel like she can't recover because she had her so long since she was a baby. So now she feel like you stuck into this web of brainwash. She can tell you anything. She can do anything. But you better study her path, her ways. It's all about the brainwasher way of life is to temporarily, as long as they can, possibly, to just take your mind and just leave you dangling on a string. In other words, that person is telling you, I am your psycho. Your psycho. A brainwasher is a psycho. And don't you forget it. Psychos. There's too many psychos out there. And they will continue on to try to blow your mind, mess you up, and make you think only one way. And that one way is only about my way or no way or the highway. You can't have no scientific philosophy about how you feel, because if you make an effort to want to change and do a common perception of what's right, oh no, they'll put a big old freeze on your life. In other words, their theory would be, no, this is final. You stays with me under my spell, and this is the way it's going to be within, through the universe of me having the power and having control over you through intimidation, through me scamming and getting the best of you and taking all this money. See, in other words, that brainwasher begins to brainwash themselves and begin to feel like the universe belongs to me. My mind is so high tech. In other words, they begin to think that they are alien technology, like they so far advanced above into this new star dimension to a whole new level in life, where it's so deep you can't seem to understand where they're coming from, because they are so high tech and got so much knowledge and wisdom that they use on you till you would never understand the theory, baby. They feel like they got you just where they want you to be. And if your energy ever finally runs out and they think you kind of breaking up, or you trying to look like you want to do the right thing, well, guess what? Oh no, they're gonna reset the energy on you, baby. Because no, you don't get out of this web. A brainwasher wants to keep you into that web as long as they can, until they gradually wear you out. They tear you apart from all the energy, all your energy, the motion of all the particles within your brain cell. They gradually tear you down and wear you out, which means they eventually tries to destroy your life. You know what I mean? Wow, just be careful out there with these brainwashers. And if you stuck in their web, that's exactly where they want you to be. Now you can dream on all you want to, but to them, it won't be no intimidation of you reaching outside of the box or trying to do something different. Because if you look like or act like that you are going to step outside of the box, oh no, it's gonna be some problems. So my thing is that if something don't make sense to you, and people are abusing you, won't let you talk to your blood father, be a part of your blood father, you need to know what is really wrong with this person. That person are brainwashing you. And as long as you are surrounded by that person, you are being manipulated and brainwashed. For instance, Veronica Robinson has been brainwashed since the age of 5. Now ask yourself, Alexa Henderson, here my blood mother is, she don't even fight for my blood father. My father didn't do anything to Veronica, neither Patricia Robinson. All he ever did was did nothing but good. Being there, supported this woman during all the trimesters when she was pregnant. Did everything, talking to the baby inside of the womb. I mean, did all these great things, and up until she had the baby. And guess what? It was a brand new discovery that Patricia Robinson had a whole new bag of tricks that she was considering up her sleeve And the theory was to be stupid and use a lot of stupidity, nonsense to break down the fatherhood so that a kid wouldn't have her blood father in her life and keep you in the darkness and keep the baby mother in the darkness so that she can be hypnotized the rest of her life. See, this is what a psychopath do to people. They break you down and take your mind. Now you're lost. You're just like a lost star out into the galaxy, just floating around, baby. Your imagination has been tampered with, and now you can't seem to believe in yourself, trust in yourself. You don't see nothing but only one way, and that is through the eyes of the what? The psychopath. Yeah, trust me. Sometimes it could be hard for you to understand what's going on, especially in these days when that psychopath begin to think that they are God. They use everything they can to brand their logo on your mind. And when they think they are so famous in the philosophy of destroying a person's mind and breaking them down so that they won't have the natural ingredients of this reality of life of the way they should be before the Almighty God, but then they are living a lie, baby. Everything they do, they are living 5 color shade lie. Red, white, blue, green, yellow. They live in all these different color lies because you're stuck in a psychopath web. You have just been plagued by a psychopath. And sometimes you do have to just get to yourself and think about all this stuff and see life for what it is. Because a psychopath, wow, it means so much to have you in that web and it just stick to your mind like glue. Oh, you better not do this. No, you better not do that. Oh, your mind belongs to me. I do not want you talking to your baby father. I do not want this 33-year-old Veronica to see or talk to her baby father. I do not want her to have no kind of reception to reality of what's right. I only want to manipulate and control only with the present and the future. I do not want her to step back and do anything good, and that is for her to have an imagination or a concept to even think about wanting to communicate with the baby father. You see what I'm saying? So, brainwasher, their main objective is to play on your emotion, break you down so you can never have an understanding about reality, so that you could be submissive to their feelings. That's right, to their feelings. It's like a brainwasher is like some type of alien in a jar, like a mad scientist, who take over a science project and they keep tampering with this stuff until they have you under their spell, baby. You see what I'm saying? So, a psychopath, this is what they want to do. And when they know they got you, ain't no way they feel like you should be in existence or getting out of that well, because everything belongs to them. They don't want you to have no conscience of what's right. They don't want you reminiscing on, hey, I got a father over here. If you say, look, my dad loves me. Oh, no. You better keep that out of your mouth. Your dad? I am the matrix of this universe. And that would be the psychopath story. Unfortunately, if you listen to that alien mentality, corrupted vibe, you find yourself manipulated in an unknown theory. Trust me. So I'm sharing this. A whole lot of people out there has been brainwashed, manipulated. They don't know who they are. Hey, you got to get back your control, baby. You got to step outside the box. Get away from that fictional, realistic way of life. Fictional. No, you're in this unbelief sort of way of life. You seem to be fascinated with this brainwashing, manipulating you. This person is not Superman, or this person is not a superwoman. this person is a manipulator and a brainwasher with a story all about one thing, and that is having you under their spell. And to be real about it, you are their source. You are their main theory, and that is to captivate your mind and keep getting as much money as they can out of you as long as they can. You see what I'm saying? So now, I'm not going to stay and talk too much longer about these psychopaths and these brainwashers. For as they are concerned, they want to be the phenomenal conscious person to control another person's mind. In other words, they want to say there is no existence without my perception. See, in other words, they want to say the root of your mind is my expectation is to manipulate and control you without a perception. I don't care about it if it's not right. It's about my perception, manipulating, controlling you. That is the mind-blowing theory of a psychopath, a crazy person who only want to keep you under their spell just to manipulate and control you. So anyway, I'm Kirk Henderson. Thanks for tuning in. I'll talk to you guys on the next round. Please like and share. And make sure you have a beautiful day now and a beautiful night. I did this on Labor Day, so it's sort of raining a little bit here in Houston, Texas. But it's all good. As long as you believe in yourself, think positive, stand strong, you know who you are. Reach for the stars in your life. Stay positive. Don't let people put that negative energy on you. Break you down, steal from you, break you down, take away everything that is good. Learn to be strong, be a leader, not a follower. Don't let people misuse you and break you down. And in a sense, you look like, in a sense, you are missing out on everything in your life because you let somebody else manipulate you, take away your whole life from being in your father's life. Now that person has controlled your life. You didn't step outside of the box and try to do anything to say, okay, it's not right, and I'm going to fight for my right as well. Fight for your constitutional rights. And that goes for anyone out there. So anyway, you take care. Please like and share. Share your thoughts. Share your comments in the comment section. Appreciate you listening to me. I had a great time talking to you guys about all this good stuff that's going on with these manipulators and these mind blowers and how they try to control you and take over your mind. You guys take care. I'll talk to you in the next episode. Y'all be good now. Okay, bye.